I haven't. I've had no reason to go near this cursed lake until now. What of you?
I traveled a long way around it once before. Not so pleasant. Something about it just frays your nerves. Although, even being near it is enough.
No wonder you were assigned this mission.
At least we're taking the bridge this time. It'll only take 2 days instead of double that, and the sooner this place is behind us, the better.
It would be preferable not to risk it. But time is of the essence. We don't really have a choice.
I can also see why they chose you to come out here. You're always so calm and so serious. Nothing can get to you. You're the best choice they had. You know the town on the other side of the lake, though. It's not so similar to ours. If all goes well, perhaps we'll have enough time to enjoy the new area. Someone's already here.
Margaret.
Kika the Steadfast.
Bamile. Hello?
Where is the guide?
Unless he's on the center island, or on the complete other side, your guess is as good as mine. It's dark as pitch out there.
We can't cross without him, and we need to get going soon.
You can't cross with him either.
What?
I know the guide will be here tonight. I have already made arrangements with him to cross. I have his word he'll take me today. It would be wiser for the two of you to begin the trip around if you're really in such a hurry. Or you can make camp here and wait for him to make the trip back if you prefer.
Even if that is so, my companion and I must begin the trip tonight. We'll wait for the guide to arrive before coming to a conclusion about any of this.
You can do as you like.
What's that bastard even up to?
With a mouth like that, you shouldn't even have the right to ask the guide to take you across.
How ludicrous. He's faced far worse than a bit of foul language.
Do you know anything that's happened with this lake?
I know enough.
The guide's father is Garvin the Exemplar. Garvin never accepted the guide as his son, all the way up until he died, in this lake. Your statement could be seen as tasteless.
Oh. My apologies to the guide. I didn't mean it that way. I never knew about his... well, that.
It's been years since the time of Garvin the Exemplar. It's impressive you knew.
Yes, I do like to stay informed. And you knew too. Good. This lake shouldn't be allowed to swallow even history itself.
My town, the one where I was born at least, was also Garvin's hometown. I was very young when he passed. The entire village went into mourning. People broke down crying in the streets. I'll never forget it. He meant much to everyone who knew him.
Oh, I have no such connections. I merely read about it. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's all right. Thank you. Are you the guide of Sinlos?
Well, that's grand. We would like an escort across the lake.
Hello, it's good to see you again. I'm ready to cross, as we've agreed upon.
Is there a way we can all begin the trip tonight?
Yes, I will allow all three of you to go. But with that many, at least one will die before we reach the other side. You should go around.
We don't have time for that! There are people counting on us for protection. Why does she need to go?
I don't need to explain myself to you. My journey has already been put off once, and I was promised I could go today. I will be going under any circumstances. An extra day or two shouldn't be that much of a problem for you. Whoever you're meeting can surely wait such a tiny amount longer. Patience is a virtue, after all.
The night is only so long, and if we're still on the bridges when the sun comes up, we'll all die as they sink back below the surface. If you don't decide soon, no one will be going.
That woman isn't armed. We can easily get her to back off if we make this into an actual fight. After all, we have to go tonight, yes? If one of us really is to die, it'll be her. Would staying be a worse fate than her death?
We don't know her situation. This isn't a decision we can make for her.
What?
The guide won't accept something like that, I assume.
Then what else do you have in mind?
First of all, you and I cannot split up. Either we both stay, or we both go.
Right. That's not a question. And I believe you. We shouldn't waste more time. Let's shove off.
We should do what we can to protect her. It's our fault she's being put in even further danger.
Exactly my thoughts. We will take care of everything. Maybe I'm being naive, but I have no intentions of letting anyone fall victim to this lake tonight. Those monsters can starve.
Fall back a bit. You're following me too closely.
I'm sorry.
If someone gets pulled into the lake, they'll instinctively reach for anything to hold on to. Do not let that be you.
I understand. Thank you for the advice.
You can speak amongst yourselves if you so choose, as long as you pay attention to where you're going. There is no worth in listening to the sounds out there. If there's anything at all, it'll only be Nixie trying to set you on edge.
All right. Then, could you tell us your name? You didn't have a chance to properly introduce yourself, and I've only heard you being referred to as the guide.
I don't have a name.
Oh. Margaret, thank you for allowing us to join you.
It wasn't exactly up to me. The guide said he would take you. But thank you for saying that. It's appreciated.
Bemele and I will do our best to be an asset on this trip. Rather than a burden.
That's nice. I'm not afraid to be out here, though. Still, at least with your training, you should be able to take care of yourselves.
Taking care of yourself is exactly what you need to do. Work to survive at all costs, and hope that everyone around you has enough sense to do the same. That's the only way you'll make it.
Groups tend to go further when they work together to achieve the same goal.
I believe I saw something over there.
Keep walking. No need to worry.
What did he say?
behind.
What on earth?
It's one of them.
Yes, Nixie that stumble across the bridges looking for opportunities. The ones that can make it out of the water are generally referred to as prowlers.
I had no idea things like that were out here. Is that what Kika saw down the other path? Well, Nixie aren't slowed down much by swords, but at least the light keeps them away, right?
Direct light will force it to return to the lake. However, it'll try to drag the light, or you, down with it before it goes.
Okay, does anyone have a light we can leave here? That way it won't follow us.
Only matches.
Don't forget it's there, don't let your guard down, and don't get left behind.
What? How am I supposed to keep walking with this thing at my heels? You said it wants to attack.
Don't give it the chance.
Here, I'll lead you like this, and you can keep your focus solely on the prowler. Make sure it doesn't get too close.
At least there's someone I can count on. Kika, thank you.
Bemele, they're stopping.
There's another one.
Don't get any closer. Give me a lantern. We'll throw it.
If you have to take someone's, take mine.
Yes, an extra light won't do us much good when we're standing this close together.
Thank you.
Stay here. I can't throw it too far, the light will blow out before it reaches the Nyx.
Shh.
We should keep going before it comes back. Kika, thank you. I only looked away for 1 second.
It's fine, Bemele. We're all fine.
Are you actually all right?
I am fine.
Kika, thank you. Again. You saved my life. I won't let this happen again.
Yes. Yes. It would be good for all of us to pay more attention.
We lost the lantern I threw. A Nyx grabbed it after the light went out.
It's better than them taking anything else.
We need to keep walking.
You can stay near me, Bemele, since your lantern is lost.
Why
does it look like something's dripping down their faces?
I'm not sure.
Me neither. Something's wrong with them, though. They live in water. Air shouldn't be good for the things, but they want to drown humans so much they're willing to drag themselves around on land? It's not right.
Well, I don't disagree that there's something very wrong about them. I truly hope that's the last we'll see of the Prowlers. Since you two have to share a light, wouldn't it be safer to be in the middle? That way, you'll catch the edges of my light and the guides, and it won't be so dangerous if Bamele loses his position momentarily.
That's a very kind offer, Margaret. As thoughtful as it is, I, at least, am fine with bringing up the rear. I'm used to keeping watch for monsters, and since there are two of us, I can pay attention to the back while Kika focuses ahead. It's not my light, though, so I shouldn't be the one to decide what she should do with it. Thank you kindly, Margaret. So, I don't want to sound like a child, but how much longer until we arrive at the halfway point?
We still have some ways to go.
Damn.
The first trial tends to be the most difficult. I believe we will only react better from this point on.
I like the way you think. I think Kika deserves a round of applause. Her quick reflexes are owed the utmost appreciation.
It was indeed a sight. You're quite capable. Bamele was also a sight, but for very different reasons. The way he froze with his mouth all agape was a laugh in itself.
You should know, she and I are usually on equal footing.
The only reason you had footing at all is because she pulled you back.
That's very true. You can always count on Kika.
Guide, why are we going faster? We're making a right!
Why did we stop?
It's a man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Please. I'm sorry.
Leave him.
No! We can't just leave him here! We've managed fine enough already, and these creatures will probably pluck him away as soon as we've gone. Without light, it's certain he'll die.
He won't make it regardless. Whoever shelters him will only risk dragging themselves down with him. If the man comes, then whoever is shielding him will have to remain at a distance from the rest of the group. Far enough that you can't see me, just my light. That is how you will travel across the bridges. I didn't agree to lead this man, and I won't. If you ask me to, I will leave you all behind.
Are you well, stranger? Do you know where you are and why you're here?
I'm fine. You all can go on your way. Forget you even saw me here.
That's absurd! You have no way to defend yourself. We can't leave you.
Yes, I'm sure in your eyes I might not seem like much, but that's not exactly a fair shake. Maybe in a perfect world, every man would be as large as you. But that's not how things always go. It doesn't mean I'm defenseless. It was a joke.
What part of it was supposed to be the joke? Do you even realize what is happening in this moment?
Never mind. Forget that too. Point is, I'm alright.
You were curled up in a ball when we met.
Exactly. Something must be wrong with you.
Oh no, sounds like you've been talking with my father.
That's not even the right way.
It could be, if he's trying to get to the side we came from.
He must have come quite a ways if it was the other shore that he started on.
Good. That's not so bad.
I still think he should come with us. A person needs a light, and the guide himself said he won't be able to manage on his own. Sticking with us is his best option.
It's easy for you to say such things, but whose light are you offering? It's not mine, and you are putting her in even more danger with your own presence already.
Perhaps I could have let him share my light before, but the guide has said the one with him has to remain behind, and I simply wouldn't be able to manage it.
You... Don't worry about me. I'll be on my way now.
I am not afraid to stay behind as long as Bemele can remain up front with you in your light.
One can always count on you, Kika.
Well, what will it be?
I can stay in between you and the guide. I don't need to be right next to either of you. That way you won't have to worry about a repeat of what happened earlier.
I wouldn't refuse you being here.
No, really. I could just go on my own. It's fine.
You do not need to go this alone. I will protect you.
Okay.
All right. You should get a head start, correct? You'll have to put some distance between us.
No! No, we don't have to do that!
Yes, we do.
Why am I always so powerless? Please be careful.
Take care back here, all right? We'll all be together again when we reach the halfway island. It won't be too much longer now. We'll have a nice little camp out, and you can properly introduce yourself to us. Maybe even tell a real joke or two.
I'm sorry to put you in even more.
Stop. I don't begrudge you at all. In fact, I'm glad you did. All I want is for you to remember that goal. Each of us, together, on the island, and then on the other shore, safe. This isn't about what our job is, or where other people need us to be. You two should look out for each other.
Watch out for yourself, too. Not just for everyone else.
I will.
You should go after them. You don't need to do this.
What?
I'd rather know you returned to them safe, and that you all had a chance to make it back together, the way they acted. Having to go on without you, no one would feel that way for me.
That's not...
It's true. You lot certainly made a scene, huh? That's nice. Being loved and all. I don't know exactly what kind of love it is you share, but there has to be a bond in that group of yours. It doesn't matter. I can still try for the other shore. Go.
We should start walking. That should be enough of a head start for them. Have you a name?
Barely.
I don't really know what I am to take from that.
Lou. Only 2 letters.
I see. What are you doing out here without the guide?
That's a good question. I'm not sure I know myself.
What does that mean? Is that some sort of joke too? Or do you genuinely not remember how you arrived where you are?
No, it wasn't a joke. Or, well, there is a point to it all. But I don't know why I even tried. You'd think that I'd be able to call a spade already, right? I'd rather not talk about it. What about you? What brings you out on this little adventure?
People. On the other side. People who need my help.
You have someone waiting on you? Then why are you risking yourself on me instead of worrying about what's going to happen to them? Sorry. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. It just fell out somehow. I wasn't thinking.
Of course I'm going to be there for those counting on me. But you aren't nothing. I won't simply turn my back on you.
I probably have to disagree. Still, that's nice of you to say.
We may not know each other well, but you wanted us to go on without you for our own safety. You even tried to have a sense of humor about it. That counts for something.
That's true. Thank you for staying back with me. It's kind of nice.
No need to thank me.
Oh, right. I can't even show gratitude correctly. Of course.
It is not funny to make a joke out of thinking that way about yourself.
If you don't want people to say things like that, then you shouldn't reject their things. Either I did right by thanking you, or I did wrong.
Fine. You're welcome.
I'm glad. I never could have seen myself in a situation like this. It seems things really aren't over until they're over.
Did you think it was over?
Yeah, I did. Something really is wrong with me. Somehow, I feel lighter. I wonder who'll still be left standing when this is truly all over.
Everyone will be.
You know that's not possible, don't you? Someone will go. You should focus on making sure it's someone else.
You don't seem to be concerned with self-preservation.
True, but it's not the same for me.
We're going to run. Margaret! Don't!
To relieve.
Margaret?
Kika!
Run!
Let go of me!
Grab it! No! Margaret?
Kik!
I'm sorry, Margaret. None of this should have happened. What happened to the guide? Is he also?
No. That man's still slinking around this hell on Earth. The bridge jerked, Margaret's glasses fell off, and the guide kept going. I stayed, but I kept my distance in case there was a repeat of last time. I shouldn't have stayed so far off.
It's not your fault. I could have thrown my lantern or gone to her sooner or...
Kika. Listen to me. We tried. You never gave up on anyone. Not for a second.
We need to leave. Which way did the guide go?
I don't know for sure, though he went off in that direction. The fog overtook him, but I didn't see him.
Lou? What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Both of you stay close. We are not going to separate again. Let's look for another branch.
We're going to have to pick one.
I don't know. I don't know which way.
It's all right. Did you hear that?
A whistle?
It came from the right. Do those monsters know how to whistle?
I don't know. It seems unlikely. The air isn't pleasant to them. They're underwater creatures.
We should go right, I think. To where the sound came from.
I agree.
Did he even notice?
It's time to sleep.
Hello.
Morning.
We should eat something soon. I don't trust what is on this island. so I'll have to split my supplies with Lou.
I still have a few rations left. I'd be happy to contribute.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm not hungry.
You should eat. You have to keep your energy up for the day ahead.
No thanks.
Well, it seems I've lost my role as the childish one around here.
The Nixie will not tread on land in daylight. However, being near the shoreline is still dangerous. If you leave the center of the island, remain cautious. Before the sun sets, I will be in this area. It would be wise to meet me here before nightfall.
Why didn't you stay with us last night? If you had just been there, none of this would have happened. She didn't have to die. If all you're going to do is leave everyone to be lost, then why bother guiding us at all? Wait!
Bemele, I know you're angry, but regardless of our feelings, we need the guide.
And we've done so well with him?
We can't afford to lose our way.
You're right, Kika. You're right. I can't stay here right now.
I'm sorry for what happened last night. You would have been better off without me.
It's not your fault.
It was closer to being my fault than anyone else's. I wasn't supposed to be here, and all I did was get in the way. The guide was right about me. I knew from the beginning that it would be like this too. I never should have stayed.
Would you be willing to speak with me?
I could do that.
Lou, can I ask you a difficult question?
I don't think I'm the person you want to ask difficult questions.
No one else can answer this one. It's about you.
Oh, in that case, I'm really not the kind of person to give good answers.
I understand.
You can ask me anything. I'll try to answer. But I hope you have a lot of patience.
Thank you.
So, what do you want to know?
Have you lost someone in the lake? I'm sorry for prying, but when we found you, it seemed like you were apologizing to someone, and the way you've acted since makes me think that something is wrong. Something beyond even being out on Sinlos.
I hate myself. I can't do anything.
You don't have to say anymore. I was wrong to ask you about it. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm not worth the concern.
How can you say that? What have you done that was wrong in this moment? It was only my mistake.
You think that because you don't know?
I do not believe you.
I'm not upset because I lost someone out here. I'm upset because I can't bring myself to lie about it.
What?
You gave me the perfect opportunity to cover up the pathetic truth of what actually happened. All I had to do was go along with your assumption. But when you're so direct, I can't keep my thoughts hidden. I'm too afraid of making a mistake and having the lie uncovered somehow. Why do I have to be so terrible at this? See? You shouldn't waste your sympathies on someone like me. You should have left me to die.
Pull yourself together. I didn't leave you behind before, and I'm not going to do so now. The best thing you can do to help is put those kinds of thoughts in the back of your mind.
Or what? I won't make it to the other side? If I thought joining you was a way to stay alive, I would have acted much differently. The only reason I came along is because I thought it might be nice to not die alone and forgotten. The guide really didn't know what he was saying before. I asked him if I could go out on the bridges in the past. He told me not to. Said I couldn't handle it. I'm not sorry for ignoring the warning, This was something I had to do. This was my only chance to prove I'm not worthless, or to finally accept that I was once and for all. And we know what the truth is.
Stop. It doesn't have to be this way. You said yourself that it isn't over until it's completely over. There's still a possibility that...
No, there isn't.
I don't know what has happened to you, but if there's something you need to do, you can try again tomorrow night. You don't need to give up. You have value.
All right. I'll try to stay alive if you'll do something for me.
What is it?
Don't put yourself in danger for my sake anymore.
Fine. I'll accept those terms.
Good. Now you might survive.
You need to survive too.
It goes without saying.
I know you don't want anything to happen to anyone else. That is admirable. I'm going to head out. I want to see how everything is on the island.
I'll make it easier by coming along. Then you won't ever have to check on me.
That would be good.
Happy to help.
How are you faring? Any problems?
Everything is fine. We came to check on you.
How kind. I've calmed down since then.
I'm glad to hear that. Is there any way I can help or anything you'd like to say?
I didn't expect to see you so worried about me, Kika.
I think she always cared. You just didn't notice.
That could be. It makes sense. Have you seen the guide?
I saw him earlier. He is the same as always.
Good, good. In that case, I'm going to stretch my legs for a bit. I feel stiff from standing in one place for so long.
It's good to know the others are well.
I think I'll go to the shore.
What? Why?
I saw something earlier that I'd like to check out.
The shoreline is dangerous. Whatever you saw could not be worth the risk.
Watching a Nyx drag itself across the shore in the middle of the day would be worth the danger, in my opinion. I was only joking. I'm still going, though. Don't worry. I'll be careful. We talked about this.
You said you didn't want to make me watch out for you.
I'll be back soon. You won't even notice.
Fine.
Of course you both would come.
The shore is unsafe for anyone. It isn't because I do not trust you.
Thanks. Let's find him then.
Hello again. Were you searching for me? Or am I in the way here?
We were looking for you, but it doesn't matter anymore. I changed my mind.
About what?
Nothing.
We could walk around the island together. I know there's not much point, but it would be a way to spend time and clear our minds.
Oh, I can agree to that.
Then again, perhaps resting would be better.
Really? I'm of the mind that a relaxing walk would be good for a change.
I still want to go.
All right then. We can do that.
Listen, I need to apologize for what I said about you before, Lou. It seems you are quite the capable young man.
Did you have to add young?
Well, how old are you?
22.
I am 28. That makes you young to me.
I have lived for 26 years.
So you're some type of guard, right? What exactly do you do?
It depends. Presently, I am being sent to assist a neighboring village. When I return home, I will have a completely different task. Oftentimes, I merely patrol the perimeter of the town. Fortunately, things have been quite peaceful recently, meaning most patrols are uneventful. We really should rest before nightfall.
It's almost time. We must go to the The bridges are late. If they don't arrive as soon as darkness falls, there's no telling exactly how long it will be before they do.
So we're going to waste our time standing idly by. There's hardly enough time to make the trip as it is.
Time is by far the least of our worries. On the bridges we are constantly moving, which makes it easier to avoid the prowlers. However, this island does not offer that luxury. We're trapped here. More importantly, the bridges are raised above the waters. Nixie have difficulties pulling themselves up onto the bridges. The soft sloping of the shore will allow far more prowlers to drag themselves towards us. Not all will be as dangerous as the ones we've encountered thus far. However, we could easily be overwhelmed.
I wonder if those fires had anything to do with this.
No. Whatever magic controlling the bridges is inconsistent. Humans haven't found a way to impact it. We can only do temporary physical damage to the boards.
Should we return to our original spot? We would have more protection there.
Staying in the center of the island is the safest option. However, there's the risk that we may not be able to reach the bridges when they do rise. Prowlers could have taken full control of the shore by then. Remaining here with our lanterns will ensure the prowlers cannot move freely. I will not be kept on this island for another day, so the shore is where I will be. You may wait at the edge of the forest, or even at the center of the island if you fear being attacked. If the prowlers come between us and you fail to make it to the bridges, I will leave you behind.
Of course you would.
If you were staying by the shore, perhaps I could be positioned somewhat further back from you. And then the others could stay further back still. That would keep us safer, without having any major gaps of darkness between us and the shore. You could start a fire, seeing as neither of you have a lantern.
Good suggestion, Kika.
Fine.
Lou?
I'm okay. I figured there's not much of a chance any Nixie will get a hold of me here. They won't climb.
Let's see if you'll get down from there as smoothly as you climbed up.
Don't worry about me.
Your safety is most important. Consider retreating.
I cannot do that. Nixie recognize signs of weakness. Backing away will only increase the odds of them attacking.
Hey!
We have to leave!
Being taken into the water is the biggest threat with these creatures. While we're on the shore, we can keep enough distance to avoid it. I can help push them back.
If you're going to fight, then I am as well. I will attach the lantern to my belt for now.
I'm ready for it.
Lou, stay behind. This needs to be done by us alone.
Such recklessness. I can hardly believe it worked.
Normally, I would never say anyone on these bridges are lucky. But we are.
We need to start walking. We've already lost much time as it is.
Are you all right? Is there anything we can do? I don't have much, but I could still clean and wrap it.
I tended to it myself when you were still on the shore.
Are you able to walk?
Not like this. I have a way. It will be enough to get to the other side. Drinking this will numb the pain. I'll be able to ignore that my leg is injured for the time being.
Is that safe? It must cause drowsiness or have some kind of impact on you. Not to mention, pushing your leg so hard when it's in that state could permanently ruin it.
My leg isn't broken. It will heal without issue once I'm able to treat it. In order for that to happen, however, I need to live.
What about side effects? You didn't say what they were.
It can slow reflexes and cloud the mind. I will only be taking half a dose. It won't ease all of the pain. However, it will reduce the odds that I will be notably impacted by any adverse effects.
I know how you feel about others coming close to you, but is that truly the best solution to a situation like this? You need to be clear-headed here.
No, you can't drink something like that. I'll carry you.
That won't?
You have made it very clear that at the first inconvenience, you would leave us all for dead in the water. As you are now, that is impossible.
So, this isn't about any possible adverse effects. You want to leave me injured and immobile on purpose.
If there were no side effects, I likely would have thought nothing of it. However, mentioning those risks triggered something in my mind. You've never done what's best for the group, you only choose the safe option for yourself. With that in mind, I can't exactly trust you when you tell us that the medicine is truly our one option. Now, even if carrying you means that you will be more at risk than otherwise, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I hope you're proud that I'm following your advised method of not considering others, guide. There, he accepts it. What of you? If anyone is worried about my ability to carry the guide for the rest of the night, you shouldn't be. Rest assured, a willowy man like the guide won't slow me down whatsoever.
I believe you are capable of carrying the guide to the other side. That seems like the least risky option we have for the group at large.
Fret not. I will take proper care to lift you. This isn't the first time I've carried an injured traveling partner. I'll have to hoist you over my shoulder since we've still got a ways to go. I ask that you don't make too much of a fuss about it.
I'm hardly in a position to resist. You've taken away my ability to do anything but be dependent on you and your decisions, even though this path was only taken because I am not someone you care for rather than true pragmatism. It is a better mindset to have on these bridges than how you've acted thus far.
Thank you for your approval.
Continue down this bridge. We cannot remain here any longer. Normally, it would be possible to cross a narrow bridge if one is careful with how they step. We can't continue as we are. Our combined weight is too much.
Is there another path?
This is our path.
So, you knew from the start we'd reach a point where putting you down was the only option. Unfortunately, that plan isn't going to work. I may not look the part, but I'm quite light on my feet. If this is our path, then prepare to cross it with me.
Do it. To die on these boards is my fate. What difference is there should it be today or tomorrow? It is only those you are trying to protect who will suffer.
I thought you were only going to take half.
The less medicine I drink, the longer it takes to have an effect. Our time is even more limited thanks to how much was wasted on your little game. I had to drink it all so we could move forward. It should be fine.
I will stay in the middle. One of you will lead while the other goes behind.
I can take the front. It won't be any trouble.
We need to focus on keeping ourselves centered. We can't let the bridge tilt. Having one less person on this bridge will be beneficial for everyone, Bamele. Bamele! I believe you are capable of carrying the guide to the other side. I'm aware that you have... What if he is no longer able to keep his eyes open after a while? If the guide cannot take care of himself, then he won't be of assistance to anyone. Hand back the medicine. The guide won't leave us behind as long as we follow diplomatically.
We must continue now.
I will stay in the middle.
I can take the front.
We need to focus on keeping ourselves centered.
Should we keep going?
Yes, we need to move forward. If someone notices the bridge bending at all, they need to slow and tell the rest of us. Stop! We need to rebalance. Lou!
You cannot stay there. You must keep going.
I'm going to start walking again.
All right.
Forget what you saw. As of right now, nothing matters except for the fact that we have yet to reach the shore. Morning will arrive soon. We must continue.
Is there any other path? Guide? Our way has been taken from us. We need to find another bridge before the sun rises. Listen to me.
This bridge didn't sink. It was never the path to the shore. And yet here we are.
What?
I took the wrong way. We can't reach the shore. I wonder, how much of this was a mistake?
Have you lost your damn mind?
You need to show us the correct bridge or else we're going to die.
We need to run. We're so close that we may be able to find the shore without him. We couldn't trust his word as he is regardless. Being taken into the water.
There's too much risk for you to come with me. I'm going now. Run! Get to the bridges!
Being taken. So we're going to waste our time.
Time is by far the least of our worries. More important, not all will be as dangerous as the ones we...
I wonder if those fire.
No.
Should we return to our original...
Staying in the center of the... Remaining here with our... I will not be kept. If the Prowlers come between us...
Of course.
If you were... You could...
Good sug... How are you
Everything is fine.
How kind.
I'm glad to hear that.
I didn't expect to...
I think she always cared.
That could be. Have you seen the guide?
I saw him earlier. He is the same as always.
Good, good. And that...
Of course you can come. I'd enjoy that. It is so much nicer out here. You know what I mean, right?
Yes. The shore has its positives.
Is there anything on your mind? Something you'd like to ask me, maybe?
Yes, I'm surprised you brought attention to it.
When you're as suspicious as I am, it's pretty easy to guess that people will have questions.
I think I've asked you enough questions.
I've done odd jobs most of my life. The only title you could say I've had is messenger boy.
That is nothing to be ashamed of.
I can think of some too. Some that I've done. Thank you.
I didn't say anything.
That's what I'm grateful for.
It is no trouble.
Isn't it amazing? I wonder if other lakes have shells like this.
I don't know. Is that what you were expecting to find?
It is. I like shells. The world is so dreary. Any flowers that bloom will wither and die in days without attention. I can't find a way to appreciate such fleeting things. It's only sad. Shells are beautiful and they can persevere. That is something I respect.
It is good you were able to find what you were searching for.
I think so too. Why don't you keep it? Thank you for coming with me.
It was no trouble, Lou. Really. Thank you for this. However, even if you didn't give it to me, I would not forget you.
I'm so glad I met you.
Likewise. I'm happy we crossed paths.
I hope that will never change. If you think of me from time to time, it would make this all worthwhile. We can head back to the forest now.
Right. That is for the best since we still need to rest before sundown.
Do I look so fragile?
Anyone would have trouble with no shoes.
I figured someone like you would say I needed to toughen up.
Come on, we should go.
I heard you two coming and thought it best if I came to join you.
It's almost time.
Shh.
What's wrong?
It is nothing.
Keeping a hold of your light is crucial. However, if you took no risk, your only way across could have been lost. It wasn't an empty self-sacrifice. In your position, neither option was correct. Neither was wrong. We have to leave!
Being
If you're going to fight, then I am as well. I will attach...
I can stay ahead in between the guide's light and you.
I think it would be fine if we all stayed together.
Okay.
What's going on?
It was nothing. We need to keep going. We shouldn't speak of...
Stay where you are. The boards ahead are unstable. They may break when stepped on.
Is there another path?
This is our path. Move slowly and do not have two people on the same board at a time. I will cross first. When I find a stable section, I will inform you. Then you will follow my lead.
Why are the bridges this way? They can be burned into ash and will still rise the next nightfall. And yet this spot is less stable than the rest.
There likely isn't a reason for it. It's just another piece of madness.
Where I am now is
We'll be right there. To ensure that there is enough light for all of us, I will go second. We need to keep enough distance between each other to not break the boards. A part of the board broke. Everyone is fine, however. You should avoid that section completely.
Okay.
Your light is gone. Relight it. I will allow one of you to remain in my light.
That's insanity! Your staff creates more than enough light for the four of us.
Someone who wants to live will share their light with no one. I will not share my light with 3.
After everything that's happened, all that we've done, you're going to abandon 2 of us this easily? You truly are a bastard.
Stop. If you take so much as one wrong step towards him, all the guide will do is flee. There is no chance that fighting will end in more people surviving. Then, what about 2? Could you please keep 2 of us safe?
I will allow 1 and no more. 2 will be left behind. Lingering at a distance far behind my light will leave you vulnerable. The wisest option is to continuously move, even if it means going another way. Kika. You are the most likely to survive. The offer is for you.
I'm nowhere near as sharp as you are. We both always knew that.
It needs to be done. This is what it means to cross Sinlos. Being without light is dangerous, even if you are close to another. The one who goes with me has no guarantee of making it across. You risk this entire journey being for naught. The correct decisions need to be made. Everyone should be aware of that. I will not choose someone else, and neither will they. Can you do so? Who deserves to be saved, and who lost in your mind? I've noticed the attention you've given him. Is that what this is about? Do you want to sacrifice your position to give him a hope of safety? Or perhaps you would prefer the both of you being left so you remain together? Or does your relationship not matter after all, and you don't care who gets the chance as long as you avoid a sense of guilt?
You're completely mad! Kika's reaction is what any normal human being would have. You can't pretend she's to blame!
I am aware. No one should have to take on such a grim task. That was why I did not ask it of you. I did it myself. However, that wasn't agreeable, so now the choice is hers, and it is time to decide.
You have to take the other one, Guide. Kika doesn't want to go, and I don't need you. You have your needed answer. You have to go. He will take you.
Yes, Lou is right. The guide seems to have accepted this, and he won't change his mind again.
If the choice was between the 2 of us, you should have gone.
The people need you more than they need me, Bemele.
That's a lie. Even if it weren't, I wouldn't care.
I don't intend on leaping into the lake. I will find a way to manage. I'm sharp and quick-witted, after all. Be safe, please. There isn't time left.
I will see you again. Somehow.
Please don't look at me that way. I meant what I said. Besides, you promised to let me do what I needed to do. That was it, I'm sure. We probably should start running now.
Prowlers. Stay close. I can at least clear the way we came so we can keep going.
No. Swinging your sword will only give them another option to pull you down with. I've heard stories. Please listen, Kika. Run away with me. We can make it.
All right. Since you're better informed on how to handle this then, I will follow your lead.
We should go. I'm okay. Keep moving. I think we're safe right now. I noticed that Nixie can't be everywhere in this maze. It's huge. Now that we're away from them, we just have to be quiet.
Of course. We should take this opportunity to fully rest. Then we can progress somewhat slowly for a time. Capturing the attention of those beasts with loud steps is something we must avoid.
What are the odds the two of us would end up getting left behind by the guide again?
I cannot say. It isn't exactly the same, however. This time, it was you who chose to be with me.
How could I not? There isn't anything else in this lake that's... So are you still curious about me? I wouldn't mind sharing more, if you'd like. I can't give specifics, but if that's fine, then... I was the black sheep of my village. I wasn't ever able to accomplish anything, and it felt like I never belonged. I couldn't go anywhere else. It wasn't possible for someone like me. I didn't exactly want to leave, though. I only wanted to feel I was worthwhile, that I was wanted. I tried again and again to be that to someone, but it was pointless. Like myself. You probably already know that much about me by this point, huh? During one of my attempts to be of any use, I made some mistakes. I got caught by people who threatened my village. I didn't have the nerve to stand up to them. I put everyone I knew at risk. I had a chance to make up for what I did, but I didn't take it. And now this is where I am. The worst part is, the longer I'm here, with you, the less I regret it. No matter what happens to them or me, I wouldn't ever want to change my decision to go with you.
Lou, are you from Hemmer? That's where I'm heading. It's currently under siege, and I've been asked to assist in pushing the Brigadiers back.
No specifics, I'm sorry.
I understand. The people there will be all right. I will make sure of it.
That's good. We were going the right way. We can make it. We made it! We actually made it! The guy... Honestly, the further we went, the more it felt like I remembered where I was when I started. I never mentioned it because I didn't want to get your hopes up.
That's incredible! You saved us!
You're the one who saved us. I just assisted a little bit. You're only saying that because you're kind and want me to not keep feeling worthless. But it's okay. This is enough for me. I'm so grateful it was this night. You know, everything that's happened to me before this point, well, that's water under the bridge.
We shouldn't stay here. We don't have any light, and those monsters could notice us.
So this is goodbye. You're going to Hemmer.
Where will you go then? If you don't mind telling me. If you have nowhere in mind, you should come with me. Where I'm going won't be safe yet, However, it will be soon, and I will defend you until it is.
I'd like to. More than you know. But I can't. I need you to trust me when I say that if I did go, it wouldn't make anything better.
You don't have to come. I understand. Still, I'd like to see you again.
I want that too. When you have the chance, come back here. I'll wait for you. I promise.
What? Lou, that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it doesn't, but that's the only option we have. No matter how much I hate this shore, it's close enough and far enough. Goodbye, Kika.
Wait!
Kika. You came back for him.
How do you know about that?
Lou is dead. He was executed.
What? No, that can't be. You have to be wrong.
It wasn't possible for Lou to escape from what he had done. His fate was sealed. No one could save him. That is why he told me everything, in case he couldn't be here himself. Lou did wait for you. He stayed for as long as he could. His death was not peaceful. However, it was proud. It all feels so pointless. Still, you gave Lou something he never had, and it seems he gave you something in return. Perhaps that does have worth.
Lou, I'll always remember you. I won't allow what you've done to be for nothing. I promise.